Good morning, Novi, and welcome to the Cat's Eye News. I'm Renee Boudreau.
And I'm Weston Scott.
You may have seen Hikaru Kudo's tweets floating around Twitter with score reports and game recaps. They caught our eye too, so today we're putting a spotlight on Kudo and his work with NoviAthletics.tv.
Far field side. Behind the net. No. Front. Oh, boy! You can't get any better than that.
New to Novi this year, the Student Sports Broadcasting program gives students a taste of what a career in sports broadcasting would be like. Senior Hikaru Kudo is leading the charge, live streaming and calling many of the high school games.
The program, it covers athletic events. Initially it was to cover live video events over the NFHS network, where we also purchased the domain NoviAthletics.tv with a small subscription to watch basketball games. That kind of expanded out. We started doing away games for the Northville rivalry game, and then we kind of started going on playoffs. The next thing you know, we went to Breslin over the weekend. I decided to continue on with the spring season, and we'll be covering 27 different sports with 4 different types of sports and 5 different teams. So my goal is to not only spread this program and to give future students an opportunity to be part of this program, but at the same time to showcase these high school players. About 90% or so don't play onto collegiate athletics, so for them high school is the biggest stadium feel. So covering those games gives a different view. I've seen players come up to me, it builds relations with players, it builds up Novi as a whole. It makes them feel that the athletic department is behind them without just Mr. Gordon telling them, hey, we're behind you. There's a physical student being there every game, supporting them. And then obviously we go on to playoffs, and they just makes it feel like it's legitimized, and not only for us as a broadcast network, but then also for the players and the coaches as well.
Kudo loves his job, but the one moment that stood out to him was when he was recognized by Mike Tirico, a sports broadcaster with NBC Sports.
So we covered, it was like the first game I think that we covered ever on this for me, and it was against Ann Arbor Skyline, and Mike Tirico's daughter is on the team. So before he went on air, he was actually watching the game on his tablet before he went on the Dallas versus Cowboys or Dallas versus Redskins game, and it was awesome just being recognized by a professional man, a guy who does this for a living, and be like, hey, thanks for Novi High School for covering all this, and it was a Detroit Free Press, and I got a clip art, and I got everything of it, and it's really cool. So that's definitely number one. And any underclassman that is interested in this program, please contact Brian Gordon. We are looking for any underclassmen to take my role next year, and that'll be for any sports. There's no commitment whatsoever. So anyone who can just be part of the program and help expand the program as I prepare for my departure from Novi this year.
Cat's Eye News is Nayana Nagaraj signing off.
If you're an underclassman and you're interested in keeping the student broadcasting program alive next year, contact Brian Gordon. Hey Weston, did you know you can register to vote tomorrow?
Really? I love voting.
Well, only if you're 18 years old by the August primary or November general election. The Novi City Clerk's office will be in the atrium tomorrow, May 16th, during all lunches, registering students to vote. They will also have applications for absentee ballots for students wishing to vote in Novi in November, but you must have a state ID to qualify.
On Thursday, the Art Club is working on a new project, 3D illusion cubes. If you would like to join them, they will be meeting in room 182. French Club is meeting on the same day in room 247. They will be having a picnic outside and celebrating the announcement of their new officers.
Also wrapping up their year is choir. Come out and see the Novi choirs sing one last time this Thursday at 7. That's it for your school news today. Now over to Jake with sports.
Season that we're still hearing about their awards they're receiving. Erin O'Leary was just honored as a finalist for the Detroit Athletics Club's Female Athlete Award. Congratulations, Erin. Last night, the girls' soccer team defeated Churchill 5-0, with Avery Fenchel scoring the first goal ever in the new Wildcat Stadium. Tonight, the boys' JV and freshman baseball teams take on Plymouth, with freshmen playing away and JV playing at home. The boys' varsity baseball team is also playing today, but against Country Day at 6. The girls' varsity and JV softball teams are also playing against Plymouth at 4:30. Come support your fellow Wildcats. That's it for your sports today. Now back to the desk.
That's all we have for you today. I'm Weston Scott.
And I'm Renee Boudreau. We'll see you on Thursday, Novi.